Alright. What it do, y'all? It's your girl, Female Hip Hop Now. It's T.A, Female Hip Hop Now. I have with me
NBK Gmoney.
Okay, NBK Gmoney. I gotta ask, where are you from?
From Waco, Texas.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Waco, say, what part of Waco?
North Waco.
North Waco. So you talking about like JJ's shop, North Waco, or we talking like over there by Hillcrest, North Waco?
We talking about Jumping Johns.
Jumping
in the
Johns?
park, right down the street from in the park.
Okay, Jumping Johns.
Everybody know in the park. So.
Yeah, in the park, yeah, that was the spot. So how was it growing up in North Waco?
Fun. You know, kids don't do what we used to do back then. Like, there was a lot of running around, bikes, you know, water fights, you know, basketball outside in the street, you know, going to the park, you know, knocking on doors, running, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. That's what we did for fun, you know. Like, it's crazy because these days, kids just want to be on the game or on their phone, social media. So, I try to get my kids to, like, go outside and do shit. Like,
Okay. I feel that. So growing up in North Waco, how did that influence your music?
I seen a lot. Like, I mean, I grew up in a house with 11 other kids. You know, my mama raised 12 kids, and my dad. So, I mean, I seen a lot. I always wanted to be around my older brothers and cousins because, you know, it was seeing something different than what I was seeing my age. You know what I'm saying? So, growing up influenced me a lot because I did a lot. You know, it showed me a lot, like seeing different things, cousins going to jail, stuff like that, the do's and the don'ts. I seen it all. So it influenced a lot of my music. You know?
Okay, I feel that. So, having that influence in your music, what is one thing that happened in your childhood that you kind of reflected in your music?
Growing up, low income. You know, like I say, 12 kids. So you know, it's hard when you got like 12 kids living in one house and you got to buy food and clothes for everybody. So it basically made me be able to get out there and try to like make my own dollar, you know, like at a younger age. Like, so while most people was playing like games and don't worry about this, I'm trying to see how I can hustle up on a next dollar to go buy some shorts or an outfit, some shoes, you know, stuff like that. So,
I feel that. So just growing up, making it and trying to make something happen, kind of put the hustle in.
Yes, put it in place.
I feel that. Excuse me. So who do you make music for?
I like to make music for, because nowadays it's different. Like, it's a lot of drill and stepping, you know. I'm still the fly guy, the hustling fly guy, you know. And I can't change and adapt to what's going on because this is all I know is I like to do the hustle and, you know, be fly. That's me. Okay. That's what my music about.
I feel that. So hustling, be fly, I feel that. So.
Oh, the struggle too, I got a lot of that.
Yeah, I feel that. Alright, so when did you realize, okay, I can do this music thing? Like, what was your first song? What was your first
I mean, a lot of people don't know, but I had songs when I was 11. I was recording at 11 years old. Like, I wish I could find it. I can't find it nowhere, but yeah, I had, because it was CDs then, you know, so it wasn't nothing digital, so like, it's hard to, like, I don't know where I can find none of that, but yeah, I made an album when I was 11 years old, but the producer who was actually doing the music back then was a guy named Ryan. Ryan ended up moving to, I think, Atlanta, and I just started making music after that.
Wow, so when did you pick it back up?
I picked it back up probably like, cause my sister passed away, but my sister always wanted me to do music, so I started back in probably about 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2017, that's when I heard that it was a song that I really like called I Am My Brother's Keeper. Yes, I am. How did you feel in the booth recording that?
I felt good because I feel like that's what needed to be heard at that time, because it was a lot of just like, around 2017, that's when like Uzi Vert and a lot of
mumble rap.
Yeah, so I felt like, man, we needed to be more, you know, we needed that
realness.
Yes, the Texas sound, you know, we needed that back, you know what I'm saying? So I made that with my brother Boss D and my other brother Cope Leaf. So I felt actually good making that song. I was proud of that song. Like I still listen to it a lot.
Yeah, I fuck with that song for sure, for sure. I like how you was at Jumpin' John's.
Yeah.
Filming that, yeah.
Yeah.
And so the other song you had was I don't want to sing the Hookies. Remember the nights when I was hustling.
I remember.
Yeah. That's one of my other songs. Like what? I feel like that was a classic, and they got a lot of play. How did you feel like making that song?
I mean, that song's talking about a lot how I grew up. My verse actually tells you a lot about how it happened, like how I went from on my ass to getting on my feet. You know, it tells you that. But I mean, everybody that's on the song, my brother and Cody, Boss Lee and Cody, they actually tell their side of the story too. So, and then you got D-Red on there. Shout out D-Red, he's singing on there, man. Yeah, you know that boy got the vocals. So yeah,
I feel that.
I love that song.
How did the climate in Waco change from like 2017 rapping to now?
It changed a lot because of, I'ma say, NBA YoungBoy came and changed the game. That's just the reality. NBA YoungBoy came and changed the game. So people they gravitated more to like drill, spinning, and you know, that came to sound. You know, so back then that wasn't a sound. It was mumble rap and you know, a lot of that. So it changed a lot. Like. And I mean, I can't gravitate to neither one. So I'm in my own box, like, and I feel like that's why a lot of people sleep on me because I don't make the music like everybody else is making at this time right now. So maybe they feel like it's outdated. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's a very Texas sound. That's what gravitated me towards you because I like Texas. I grew up Texas. And so, do you feel that Texas sound kind of make a comeback? I'm noticing a lot of Texas rappers starting to pop.
Yes. I think that Texas sound is coming back. You know, I feel like a lot of, I think even a lot of bigger artists are starting to put a little Texas sound in their music. They ain't gonna say it, but yeah, they like Drake. He gonna say it though.
Yeah.
He you know, just like him, that new album he just dropped. He just put the Texas and all that up in there. You know what I'm saying? You know,
okay. I feel that. So you have a new project out. What is the name of that new project?
It's called Bag Season.
So I know you had kind of took a little break. No, you had dropped a collab.
Yes.
With your boys, and then you dropped this one.
Yes.
So like, what was the inspiration behind Bag Season?
Bag Season was about just like basically it tells like a story of how like you can hustle to get where you want to be. It doesn't have to be illegal. See, a lot of people when they hear hustle, they think, oh, it's illegal. And it just tell you like, you know what I'm saying? This album, it's a lot of songs. Well, not a lot. It's 11 songs, but majority from front to back, it's gonna tell you. Each song is gonna be talking about getting that bag. So I want a lot of people when they listen to it to be like, okay, yeah, it'll make you wanna. Man, I'm gonna go get some money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted. So that album, I promise, man, from you ain't gotta skip no songs from front to back.
What's your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song on the album would be, I got a lot of jams on there. Okay, my favorite song on the album would be Rags to Riches.
Okay.
With me and my brother, Rubber Band Man Black.
Okay.
So yeah, that song right there is my favorite.
What's so like inspiration about Rags to Riches? Like
Rags to Riches tells the actual story. It tells like majority of my music is gonna tell you something about me. I do no lines, so. But it's just it's so mellow, and I'm actually just talking like, and Black did his thing on there too. Okay. It's just my favorite because of the melody. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's real chill, and I'm actually kind of like harmonizing through the song.
Okay, I feel that. So I gotta ask you a personal question, like. What is a life experience that changed or affected you?
When I lost my sister in 2017. It changed me a lot because me and my sister were so close. We did a lot together, like we was joint to hip, you know. And there was a lot of stuff like that I couldn't tell people that I put a lot into her, you know what I'm saying? She had sickle cell, so my sister would get real sick, but like she never let it affect her. But like she just my sister, put me on a pedestal, basically. Like,
Okay.
could nobody touch me? Like, if it was come to rapping, because I used to rap, but I never made songs, so she would
Okay.
always be like, bro, you gotta stop playing and just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah.
like, alright. And the first song I made, Brother's Keeper, that was a little bit after she passed. But it's just crazy because, like, she always wanted me to do this. So
Okay.
I do this for her.
Okay, I feel that. Speaking of songs that you made and you can take real serious, so I saw on Facebook about a couple years ago a Booed Up remix. Did you ever drop that, or was it just something you was teasing people with?
No, I never dropped that.
Man.
Like, that was something I actually don't even, the phone that I had that song in, I actually broke it, so I actually don't have that no more. Like,
It's just on your Facebook and that's it?
yeah.
Oh, man.
So I don't have it on Facebook. That was my old Facebook. I got locked out of it, so I don't have that. Like, no more. Yeah, I actually liked it. That I was gonna actually do a song and turn it into that, but man,
what was your inspiration behind that? Was it because it was one of the hottest songs of the summer at that time?
Yeah, it was one of the hottest songs, and then like I wanted to do something to show like I'm versatile. I can do whatever. You put a pen in a pad and put a beat in front of me, I can do whatever you want me to do, any kind of song. So, like I want to do something for the females to show. I can do something for the females. You know?
That damn near went viral on Facebook locally, and I think kind of through the
Yeah.
state like Dallas and stuff.
Yeah, it did.
I was like, damn, he never dropped that hoe. So,
Wow, man, that's
I
crazy.
feel it. Also, speaking of other things you covered, you did the Lemon Pepper.
Yes, I did the Lemon Pepper.
So what was your inspiration? Like when you heard the beat, you was like, yeah, this me, or was like, what was it?
I mean, I'm a Drake fan, so
Okay.
when I heard Drake, because Drake is so versatile, he can do so much. Like when I heard it, I was like, and then he had Rick Ross on there. I like Rick Ross too, so it was like when I heard it, I was like, man, this Lemon Pepper freestyle. I'm like, man, I know my voice would sound good on this beat, so I was like, boom, I did it.
Okay, I feel it. So let's get into some other things. What has been the hardest thing about being an artist?
The hardest thing will be getting people to gravitate to your music. Like it's hard when you feel like, damn, I poured my soul in this, and ain't nobody really, gravitating to it. Like, because I mean, it don't mean your music ain't good, or it's just networking. Like getting the right people to hear it. You know what I'm saying? To get it everywhere where everybody can hear it. That's the hardest thing. Like,
what market do you think would be better to network, Houston or Atlanta?
I would say, damn, it's hard. I would say Atlanta. Right now. I would say Atlanta right now.
Why Atlanta?
Because of the sounds that's coming out of Atlanta right now. Like Lil Baby, he pop his shit, so like I pop my shit on track. So like, if I was put me in a recording studio with Lil Baby, and I promise
you gonna run it.
I'm man.
He gonna call you, be like, yeah, we gonna have to sign him.
Yes,
I feel
I'm telling you.
I feel it. Alright, and so do you think the internet is hurting or helping the hip hop industry?
Both.
Okay.
Because you got a lot of people nowadays who can't even rap, but they have once you get a lot of people to follow you, you can do crazy stuff and get a lot of people to follow you and start making music, and boom, they will sign you just because it's good marketing. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way that I feel like, man, it's just crazy because everybody trying to do it. Everybody trying to do it now.
Okay.
But like, I feel like it's good because streams, you can keep up with your streams. You can see how many, what they paid for it. Networking is a lot better because you can like get with people from different cities and states, so it's just, I feel like it's both ways.
Okay, I feel it. Do you think COVID-19 has slowed the networking down a little bit?
Yeah, I do, because man, you had a lot of people putting together showcases, and when COVID came, it closed down a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Like South by Southwest was canceled. It was shows like in Atlanta that people would do, Miami, that they would do showcases, and it'd be a lot of people, it'd be a nice crowd out there. But with when COVID came, it just closed a lot of that down.
Do you think it's making a comeback because the vaccine is out?
Nah, I don't think I don't think it's making a comeback because of a lot of people still so timid right now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it wouldn't be a big turnout like it normally would. You know, you'll get some people to come out, but it's not gonna be the same right now. I feel like I don't know when. Man, honestly, I don't know when it will be back to normal because I mean vaccines ain't working and shit. And, you know, it's like I don't know how this, like, how would they get this to end? Like,
you think we're gonna go on a second shutdown?
Yeah, I think I do with this new COVID strain. I think they're gonna do that. You know, I think they're gonna make that mandatory for that to happen. Okay. You know, but
do you think with that second shutdown, what I noticed with that is a lot of artists was making fire-ass music. Like 2020 was probably the best year of music I ever seen because niggas couldn't do nothing but get in the studio. So what is your creative process?
My creative process would be, I like to get in a car. I like to get beats and just sit in the car and listen to them.
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't like being like in a studio or a room or anything like that. I like to be inside of a car. I don't know why. A car and turn the music on, turn the beats on, and I'll write from there. Like,
okay.
I like that.
I feel that. So like, do you drink, smoke? You don't do none of that when you do?
I mean, nah. I don't smoke at all, but I drink like on occasions, but nah. Like when they make music, I don't do no kind of like I just hear the music.
Yeah, I feel it. I like that. Alright. So what is the best song you recorded so far?
The best song I recorded so far. That's hard. It's hard because I had 3 albums out, so like it's hard to say which song I would say is my best song. But right now, the song that I'm listening to the most right now would be it's called They Know. With me and Killer Calion from Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that song right there is the song that I'm on right now the most right now.
Okay.
I feel like this.
How did that happen? How did that, you and Killer Calion?
I've been listening to Killer Calion since I was young. You know, I listen to a lot of Texas music. So Killer Calion was one of those who lyrical. Like, man, his words are just crazy. So I always listened to him growing up. So when I got old, when I did music and I got on social media, I forgot all about Killer because I hadn't heard no music from him in a while. So when I seen his page and I started like, damn, I gotta get him on something. So I hit his DM like, man, we gotta work. He hit me back and it's like, yeah, we can work. So that's how it kind of happened.
Okay, I like that. Humbleness. All right, and I was gonna ask you, what celebrities have reached out to you to work? And that's one. Have you had any other celebrities or any well-known names in Texas or outside the state?
Outside the state, or in the state. I mean, not really. I mean, Sauce Walker hit my DM before.
Okay, yeah. He always working with.
Yeah, he was saying something. He was working on a mixtape or something like, but he was giving like artists a chance to get on a mixtape or something like that. But at the time, I just wasn't feeling it. Yeah, so I never did. Okay, I feel you. Have you?
Have you ever recorded outside your home state or hometown?
Yeah, I did some recording in Dallas.
How did it feel?
It was different because, like I said, I like to have a bond with whoever is doing the engineering on my music, or recording. But I mean, it was alright though. It just felt different because I'm like in a new scenery with a new person, so it kind of felt weird, you know, working with De Niro all these years. So
okay, well, De Niro, super duper. Let's get a little personal. Let's know some more about you. All right, so top 5 rappers or singers of all time.
Top 5 rappers would be, I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna put them in no order.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Big, Pop. So you want rappers or rappers and singers?
No, it should be rappers.
Okay. Big, Pop, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and Drake.
Okay. I feel it. Top 5 of all time, right? Do you still think Southern hip hop is still hip hop?
Southern hip hop?
Yeah, it's Southern hip hop.
Yeah, it's still hip hop. You know, yeah. It's actually I like the sound of Southern hip hop because it's regular rap. You know, it's not like you going in there singing or putting like a lot of auto tune on their voice and try to like harmonize the song. It's a lot of rap being, you know, Southern rappers. They just get on tracks and rap. You know? Okay,
I feel it. Celebrity crushes. Who was like one of the baddest in the game? And no, this if you were like in a relationship, cause like you can skip that answer if you.
No. The baddest in the game. The baddest in the game.
And she be Instagram model. She ain't gotta be no artist.
Nah, I'm gonna just say artist. Okay. Mulatto.
Okay, man. Mulatto, if you come to Waco, you might get scooped up. Cause I heard it about 100 times. Heard you about 100 times. All right. Favorite food?
Hot wings.
Okay, that's simple. Favorite designer or name brand?
Favorite designer would be Gucci.
Okay. What's your favorite social media site and why?
Social media site. Instagram.
Okay. Why Instagram?
Because Instagram is more of like I feel like people when they get I'm gonna say Instagram because it's more pictures and it's more networking. You know, when like Facebook, it's more like statuses and people trying to get laughs and you know they Facebook takes stuff too far. You know, a lot of messy. You know what I'm saying? Fights and. Yeah. I don't know, Instagram just seemed to be more chill. That's why I got off Facebook and went to Instagram. Okay. It's more chill.
Okay. What's your favorite album to listen to? Like 2 or 3? Like you listen to beginning to end?
My favorite album to listen to. I ain't never thought about that. Favorite album. Say Wayne Quarter 3.
Okay, Quarter 3. Yeah, that's solid. I fuck with it. And who are some of your favorite artists from your hometown or home state?
Some of my favorite artists. Right now, it would be besides the people I be with. It'd be Two Quay.
Okay. Shout out to him.
D-Red, Waco Tron, T.O. Gmoney.
Okay.
I like I don't really know the little dude, but I like the little J-Rag.
Oh, TSO, yeah, he hard. Alright, so the album already out. What's the name of the album again? Bag Season. Y'all make sure y'all go get that stream that. It's out on all streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify. You got some hard copies?
Nah, but I'm working on that because people didn't ask me that. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah, he had the hard copies coming. All right.
Hard copies coming.
All right, and go ahead and tell us your Instagram, Facebook, all your social media.
Instagram NBK _Gmoney.
Okay.
Facebook NBK Gmoney.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, go ahead. Give us a 16, 12, whatever you want to give us.
Alright, I've been through the worst, but a nigga stood still, so I can never fold. That is how a nigga built. I've been in deep waters with the sharks, no ships. Used to be broken, but me now I'm ballin' like Will. Both pockets stuffed with blues, got me feeling like a crib. I done did a lot of wrong, so a nigga feel guilt. When I think about the pain, I just get some new drip. Big 40 with me now, gotta keep it on my hip. I've been in the game too long, I can't afford to slip. Shoot a nigga like a film, you can get the whole clip. I'm really with that action, I ain't acting like a script. I ain't trying to die young, I'm a king like Tip. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Was you feeling it or did you like